welcome back to my channel. It's Molly here, and I thought this would be a fun video to do. I want to do a newbie booktuber get to know me type video. So I have looked up questions on the newbie booktuber tag. I thought this would be fun to do, and we're gonna just get through them, even though I'm not technically a booktuber because I like to post a variety of stuff. I just thought this would be fun so that way you guys can get to know me and all that. So let's get started. So the first question is, why did you start your channel? I don't know, it just seems like so much fun to start a YouTube channel and like creativity of it. I just thought it'd be so fun and something new and exciting to do. So I was like, why not give it a go? Let's just try. I did take a videography class in high school, and I just liked the editing and being creative aspect of it. So I thought, you know, this would be a fun thing to do. And so that's how I kind of just started. Next one is, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? I think more so the creativity and like my own personal thoughts. Everyone has different thoughts on each like different books and all that, so I thought it'd be fun. And also to my creativity, like if there's any sketches to go along with the book, because I heard when I was doing theater that sometimes I can be funny with my facial expression. So, you know, just like that kind of aspect as well with it. So just, I thought it would be just fun and just having a part of me. And again, like, just being like, oh yeah, like I read this book, like have a documentary of everything. So I thought that'd be fun. What are you most excited about for this new channel? Just to, you know, like hang out, be creative and all that. I just love the creativity side, and that'd just be fun. And just talking about books, I just love books. Books are just so much fun to read and just so interesting at times too. Like I have read so many things about catching fire from the Hunger Games that I would have not thought of, like on Tumblr when I was on Tumblr way back in the day, and which gave me a whole new respect for catching fire. I just like that stuff, just talking about books. I just love talking about books. So there's that. Why do you love reading? So, I just love reading. Just the creativity aspect of it from a writer's standpoint, how they build the world, but also to just like being in the world. Like, I just loved reading the Hunger Games, being in that world. I just loved being in Hogwarts and Camp Half-Blood. Even reading like The Fault in Our Stars, I just loved that, like, you know, romance aspect, and same with like Pride and Prejudice. I just love being in a different world and just reading about different characters. And you do learn as you're reading, and there's a study that those who read have more empathy towards others. So it's just like that aspect, and just like learning, and just it's just so much fun. So there's that. What books or series got you into reading? So in middle school, I got into manga, Marmalade Boy, which is one of the things that started getting me into reading, which I stopped because one of my teachers said reading manga wasn't technically reading, which I just completely disagree with them. Read manga, read comic books, read anything that gets you into reading, even listening to audiobooks. I shouldn't have listened to them, but then I stopped. And then in high school, I stopped for like about a year or two, because in high school we started reading again, and I read like The Outsiders, To Kill a Mockingbird, so I just fell back into reading with like those books. So, but yeah, like, so manga got me into reading along with like Harry Potter, The Hunger Games, Percy Jackson, The Fault in Our Stars. It's just like all these different books, and Pride and Prejudice too. Like, it's just all these different books that got me into reading, really. But I would credit a lot of it to start with is manga, specifically Marmalade Boy. I just enjoyed reading it, and that's what got me into it. So, what questions would you ask your favorite YouTubers? This is a hard one to think of, but I was thinking, like, how do you find time reading? I know you have to find the time, but like, it's just so hard. Like, if you have a full-time job like I do, it's just so hard to find the time to read, even though like I try to. And like, I'm more of a mood reader. Like, if I want to read, I will read, and I know you have to make it into a habit, but like, how do you do it? How do you read so many books? Like, I just can't. Like, I read a book a month basically last year, which is perfectly fine to me because I just love reading and I want to be comfortable with it and, you know, all that. So, what challenges do you think starting a Booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? Creative's block. Because, like, I have cut videos, and it's hard to cut videos, but, like, just the creative aspect of it, like, I feel like sometimes people do the same stuff over and over again, or, like, just coming up with ideas and just not getting burnt out. That is, like, my #1 thing, is not getting burnt out. And, like, especially the creativity aspect of it. When did you start reading? Again, mostly through middle school, 8th grade, and then a little bit when I got back into my freshman year in high school. I wasn't really a reader until middle school. I just read for book reports and that was about it. But yeah, I would say probably about 8th grade I got into it, and then high school again, because there was a year where I didn't really read, but then I got back into it. So give or take about that time. Where do you read? So I read on my couch usually, unless I get home really late at night and I'm winding down, and I'll read in my bed. But it's mostly my couch, which you guys have seen in lots of videos, lots of vlogs. That is the couch. I just snuggle up in blankets and just read on that couch. That's basically what I do. And I also play video games there too, and basically everything. Edit. I know I do really need to get a new desk because this is not big enough and this is not stable enough. But yeah. What kind of books do you like to read? Oh my god. All kinds. The only books I will not read is horror and thriller, basically. So like my favorites are usually like fantasy, teen books like The Hunger Games, The Immortal Instruments, Harry Potter. I love a lot of fantasy. I also like to read a nonfiction, depending on what the nonfiction is. So yeah, it really depends. If it sounds good to me, I will read it. I'm just not a horror person. You do you. Like, if you love Stephen King, please keep reading Stephen King. I can't read it personally, but you do you. Like, I just love a variety of books, and books are just so much fun. And there's so many of them. So yeah, like, I love fantasy, romance, young readers, and so just like all that, you know, just not horror and thriller. I just can't do them. I'm sorry, but I just can't. So there's that. Probably the most thriller thing and horror thing that I've read is The Hunger Games. Both the series and the prequel with President Snow. That's probably like the most horror thing that I would read personally. And I think it is a little bit horror. Like, I can't deny it. So, but yeah, I can't read horror, but anything else in between, basically, I will read. I don't typically read mysteries, but there's one cozy mystery that I would like to read. I think that'd be funny. But yeah, so usually not mystery, not thriller, or not horror, but anything else is up for grabs, basically, for me to read. It sounds good. I will probably read it. What does your book collection look like? Okay, so I have 3 bookshelves. One is right here, one's over here actually, which a lot of my nonfiction is over here and behind you guys towards my side. This is more so like just regular fiction books, and I have my favorites in my bedroom, like Harry Potter, Percy Jackson, Mortal Instruments, Pride and Prejudice. Those are in my bedroom. And I'm hoping maybe to get another bookshelf because I'm running out of room, or a to-be read cart so I can put them on there. But yeah, so I have like about 3 shelves. I do probably need one more, or like I said, something small like a to-be read cart, even though I said I wouldn't, but maybe if I get one for my birthday, I asked for it because, you know, it's just something that I do need right now. I thought I didn't have enough room, but I did declutter a lot of stuff, so. But yeah, so I hope you guys got to know me a little bit through this video. I just thought it would be fun to talk about. And like I said, I love books. Books are so much fun. I'm such an advocate for reading. And I'm just, you know, I just thought this video would be fun so you guys can get to know me and my thoughts on reading and books and all that. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Feel free to leave a comment down below if you have a question about books, and I will try to answer it in the comments, or maybe a short. You never know. So other than that, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, friends!